everyone, what is going on? And with the Master League beginning in a couple of days, I decided to get a head start on it. So we're doing a shoutcast from last season. It has to be from last season because the Master League didn't happen this season yet. So let's take a look at this trainer's team. He's currently running Metagross with the standard Bullet Punch, Medium Mash, and Earthquake. Garchomp with Mudshot, Fire Blast, and Outrage, and then you have Swampert with Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, and Sludge Wave. So a pretty standard team, except that Fire Blast Garchomp. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not on the Fire Blast hype train. Some people like it, and it definitely can beam opponents, so to speak. You know, it could definitely catch them off guard, and it would, depending on the matchup you're going up against. But I like Earthquake. But you know, we'll see. We'll see how this trainer uses it. Nothing against it. Totally understand it. So let's go ahead and jump into these games and just begin showcasting them. So right now the Swampert does go down to Metagross. We're going to have to see what comes in. By the way, this is the Premier Cup in the Master League. In comes Garchomp. Garchomp, definitely a good matchup. Now, to be fair, Fire Blast would knock out the Metagross and Magnezone, just like Earthquake would. So, I mean, there's that. But either way, in comes Conkeldurr, and this Medium Mash is coming out from the Metagross. I almost said Magnezone, and Conkeldurr is going to shield that one up. So it looks like Conkeldurr wants to get off this Dynamic Punch. I assume it's a Dynamic Punch. Going to shield it. It is a Dynamic Punch. And the Metagross will go for this Medium Mash. This should be enough to knock out that Conkeldurr. Yeah, it looks... Yeah, enough. And in comes the opposing one. Just needs to get to a Medium Mash. Is he able to do it? Barely able to do it before he's farmed down. And this Medium Mash will knock out the Metagross. So able to pick up that game. So really nice win. I am so excited for the Master League and the Premier Cup, guys. I cannot wait. I don't know what league I'm going to be participating in, but I'm definitely really excited for it. So let's go ahead and jump into the next game and see what we've got for us. Okay, so yeah, here we go. The next opponent. But yeah, let me know what your team is going to be for the Premier Cup in the Master League or the regular Open Master. So we have Metagross versus Snorlax. Okay, I mean, those licks are doing a lot of damage. Medium Mash also does a lot of damage as well. You'll need 2 to knock out Snorlax, but if Snorlax obviously gets to an Earthquake, that does a lot. Superpower will do a lot. Metagross is going to get a shield and bail, so I do like that play. Able to pick up a shield and still has health on that Metagross. So able to take that attack from Snorlax, and Snorlax switches out into Dragonite. Okay, so good switch. I mean, Dragonite is a good answer to Swampert, but Sludge Wave still does a pretty good amount of damage to a Dragonite. So now going straight Hydro Cannon. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the play because the Sludge Wave at that point wouldn't have knocked it out anyway. So can he get to another Hydro Cannon? He cannot, so the Swampert does go down. Garchomp, maybe? No, probably not. No, in comes the Metagross. Metagross is going to be hit with a charge attack, but it will shield up. Is it the Hurricane? Yes, it is. Nice shield from that Metagross. And this Metagross just going to farm down that Dragonite. Farm it all the way down. Has loaded energy and goes for a Medium Mash, which will be enough to knock out Snorlax. Snorlax, never mind, it's not enough. It's not. I thought it would be enough. It did a lot, but it didn't knock it out. And then it switches into Garchomp to catch the Body Slam. Nice switch. And yeah, I mean, this Garchomp is not going to be able to farm down, so you're going to basically have to go for an Outrage, I think. Let's see. So Garchomp will shield that Body Slam, and in comes Metagross. So going for the Fire Punch. Okay, I mean, that play makes sense. Obviously, it will knock it out. Oh, it didn't shield. I was going to say maybe the Metagross thought it would have been an Earthquake, so they still might shield, but no. Fire Blast able to one-shot. Maybe they were calling the Sand Tomb. Beautiful play. I mean, Earthquake would have done the same thing as well, but obviously Fire Blast totally catching him off guard. So really nice play. Able to pick up that knockout. So let's go ahead and see how the next game goes with a Metagross versus a Togekiss. This is the Dream Lead. So Togekiss going to bail into Dragonite. Okay, going into Swampert, that's a very interesting switch. I mean, you could have stayed in with Metagross, but I guess if you stayed in with Metagross, you wouldn't have had an answer to Togekiss. So I do understand that switch because of that. But anyway, going to go ahead and go for the Sludge Wave. This, again, you basically need... Okay, no, I guess another one at that range might knock it out. What I would have done was probably done quite a few Bullet Punches with the Metagross and then switch out to swamp it. But okay, Hydro Cannon is going to be shielded. Dragonite will be able to win that lead, but out shield advantage. In comes Metagross. Metagross is going to shield up. Will it be the Hurricane? Nope. Going to be a Dragon Claw. So nice bait on the opponent's end. Able to get to another charge attack. Definitely a Dragon Claw. Yep, going to be that Dragon Claw. Game's lagging a little bit. Okay, so the Dragon Claw went through. And now this Metagross is going to look to maybe farm down. It will have to shield, maybe. Yeah, it's going to shield. Keep in mind, there's still a Togekiss in the back. And Garchomp can't do much to Togekiss. In comes Garchomp to fight that Magnezone. That's a great situation. For the Garchomp, it is walling it because it's not going to take anything from Wild Charge or Mirror Shot. So it doesn't have Earthquake, but the Fire Blast would still be enough to take it out. In fact, Outrage might be enough to take it out at that range. It probably well, he got the debuff, didn't he? I think he got the attack debuff. But maybe you go for Outrage at this point. Let's see. So it's going to be another Mirror Shot. But you could just farm up and you definitely go for Outrage, even with the debuffs. In fact, it looks like he's just farming him down, which is super risky because look how low Garchomp is getting. In comes Dragonite, going for the Fire Blast. Oh, he thought it was Togekiss. Oh man, he thought it was Togekiss. That's unfortunate. But now the Togekiss knows that there's a Fire Blast, so that's really unfortunate. But either way, in comes Metagross, going for the Meteor Mash. This Metagross is loaded on energy, but it is low. But I think the Metagross will be able to get it. Let's see. It's going to need... I don't think one is able to take out this Togekiss. Going for another Meteor Mash. I don't think this KOs. Does it? Oh no, it did KO. Okay, nice play. In comes Magnezone, able to get to another Meteor Mash after charging up against the Togekiss. Able to win that one. So that was a back and forth game. I thought the opponent was going to win at one point. Then I thought he was going to win. Able to pick up that game. Really beautiful game. Yeah, I would have probably played a little bit differently, but I still think he played well. And great game. Great game. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the next one. See how the next one goes for you. Yeah. So it's going to be Metagross versus Magnezone. Okay, so Magnezone, I think, generally wins this. Of course, the Earthquake will knock out the Magnezone, but Magnezone will probably shield it. Is he going to go for the bait or is he going to go for the Earthquake? A charge attack from the Magnezone comes out. Metagross will shield it up. Going to be that Wild Charge. Nice shield. Going for the bait. Going for the Meteor Mash. Oh, if that Magnezone doesn't shield, it's huge. Okay, they shielded, so able to get that shield. In comes Swamp It. Magnezone switches into Togekiss. Okay, so that's not the worst matchup. In fact, that's not bad at all because of Sludge Wave and because it took a little bit long for the opponent to switch out. So Sludge Wave is going to do a tremendous amount of damage, and now you just need one Hydro Cannon. So I do like the Sludge Wave on Swamp It. Not only is it going to hit that Togekiss, but it's also going to hit the Dragonite for neutral damage. So at least it'll be able to touch it. And let's see what comes in. Going to be Magnezone with what I assume to be a Mirror Shot. No, a Wild Charge. Okay. I guess it does a decent damage to it, but able to take it. So allowing Swampert to go down right now. Mirror Shot will be enough to knock out the Swampert. And what is going to come in? What is going to come in? Looks like it's going to be that Garchomp. In comes Conqueror. Out comes Metagross. Okay. So charging up a lot of energy, enough for almost 2. It looks like he almost has 2 for Meteor Mash. So Meteor Mash number 1 coming out. That will be shielded. A charge attack coming through. You have to shield this, absolutely. So you get to another Meteor Mash. And Meteor Mash will do a lot of damage because Meteor Mash is absolutely broken. It really is. It's so good. Hopefully you guys got it in the community day. So another Bullet Punch will knock it out. And that's going to be the end of the game. Able to pick up that game. That was a great game. Really enjoyed that one as well. So let's see how the next game goes. I don't know how many more games. Maybe one more game. But either way, let's go ahead and see how this game goes. So it's going to be that Metagross versus Garchomp. Okay, so Garchomp does win this matchup, of course. So we're going to switch out into Swampert. Okay, I guess it looks like the Garchomp is staying in. These Hydro Cannons are neutral. So they're still going to be doing a decent amount of damage. Not too much, but I basically need 2 more to knock out the Garchomp. Swampert will shield this one up afraid of the Outrage. It is Outrage. So in comes Snorlax. Snorlax going to be hit with back-to-back Hydro Cannons. Again, Snorlax is so thick that it's going to be able to take it. take it. Actually, that takes it really well. And I knew it would take it really well, but the good thing is Swampert does get to the charge attacks really fast, so maybe one more will do it. I feel like the Snorlax is still going to hang on, to be honest with you. Let's see. No, Snorlax is going to shield that. Okay, Snorlax wants to try and win this, going for the Body Slam to knock out the Swampert. Will Swampert shield? It will not, so this Body Slam actually does not KO. Another Body Slam coming out. The Swampert will shield this one because it wants to be able to get to the Hydro Cannon. Able to get to that Hydro Cannon. I think this should barely be enough to knock out the Snorlax. We'll have to see. It looks like it is enough. So in comes Metagross. Okay. So going to go for the Hydro Cannon. And this Hydro Cannon is going to connect, of course. And Swampert goes down. Okay. So Swampert goes down. So you bring in the Garchomp probably. Yeah, going to bring in the Metagross. Okay. Switching out into the Garchomp, maybe trying to catch a move, not really sure. Maybe trying to catch an Earthquake, which would be a good play. But the Meaty Mash comes out, and it looks like... I was going to say he can't farm down at this point. So he's going to go straight Outrage, which will be enough to KO. So the Metagross does shield that one up. So Metagross is going to go ahead and go for the Meaty Mash, which does knock out Garchomp. Oh no, that wasn't shielded? I guess it was shielded. I didn't see that part. Anyway, the Metagross versus the Garchomp. Now, if this is Earthquake, I think it's enough to KO. He has Sand Tomb. That's lucky for the Metagross because Metagross is going for the Meteor Mash, and that will be enough to KO. And in comes his own Metagross, and the Metagross will Bullet Punch down. And that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a good day. Bye.